My name is Aaron Hafner. I'm the head football coach at Luther College. My primary role here is to be the head football coach and also coach the offensive line. With those two roles as the head coach, it's my responsibility to recruit young men with great character and integrity and try to develop that in the next 4 years of their life, and through holding them accountable, helping them be disciplined with not just their football activities but their academic classes and going to class and their social activities and all those things. That's a primary responsibility for me because parents are trusting us that we're doing that within our program. As the offensive line coach, it's something that I really enjoy doing. I've done it for a long time, and I think our offensive line plays similar to my personality. I think we want to be tough, and we're a downhill running team, so it's my philosophy, I think, as a coach and as my personality as well. We want to we go out and we want to practice tough and make sure that translates into game play. And I think the big thing with our offensive line is we're looking for young men who really want to work hard. I mean, that's the big thing. And it doesn't matter if you're 6'6", 300 pounds, or you're 5'11", 215 pounds. We're going to develop you over time, and we're going to give you an opportunity to be a great offensive lineman for us, just through developing you in the weight room, and also just developing this tough mentality throughout practice and just our mentality every day in meetings is an extremely important piece of the puzzle to be a great offensive lineman for us.
I'm Peyton Haynes. I am the offensive coordinator here at Luther College. The position that I coach is our backfield, which is the quarterbacks, fullbacks, and our slot backs. With that, we run the flexbone triple option on offense. So we're an option-oriented team, more of the old-style offense of what you see with the option, not as much of the run-pass stuff, but the true inside veer, outside veer, midline concepts. Kind of what we look at in our offense for kind of the type of kids we recruit is obviously everybody wants to go recruit speed. Our quarterback has to be a super athletic individual. With that, our offensive line are more the guys that range between the 240 to 300 pound mark that are move very well. We're one of those guys to be able to go climb and block linebackers and block safeties. We don't do a lot of zone concepts with our offense. Our passing game wise is more play action concepts than true 5-step stuff, to where we want to get guys moving and find open windows with our receivers. And with our backfield, it's a go kind of get first down mentalities. We'll have some big plays here and there, but our running backs and our fullbacks really understand that when they have the opportunity to make big plays, they do that. But if we can go get 4 yards every snap, that's kind of how our offense operates, to where we want to grind the clock out. We want to keep the ball in our hands and not let their offense have the ball. On offense, we really try to have the mindset of being a very physical, aggressive team. We're not as much of the spread concepts like you see a lot of schools these days. We really want to kind of go at your throat with how we run the ball and kind of our offensive mindset. So with how we do things, with us trying to control the clock, we really try to find ways that we can exploit the defense with kind of how we run our inside veer and outside veer concepts, to where it's like I said, it's an aggressive mentality, to where our kids really come off the football and strike you. It's not much sideline to sideline, but more north and south running. With a lot of our concepts of our running game, our passing game kind of mirrors that, to where we want to hit the deep post or the fade route to really create a big play in our passing game. But it's not the patty cake offense that you see sometimes. It's more of the run out right at you until you stop it sort of mentality.
My name is Del Chucci. I'm the wide receivers coach here at Luther College. I also assist with coordinating our kickoff return team, and I am an assistant strength coach for the football team. So a little bit about myself and my coaching philosophy. Anytime I'm working with an athlete, wide receiver position, there's 3 things that I want our guys to be focused on. I want them to be precise in everything that they do, so we're not going out there and just kind of making stuff up on game day. We've got a plan of action for everything that we do. We want to be well prepared, so that means getting in the film room, right, studying, doing your due diligence, understanding the matchups that we're going to have with personnel groupings, different situational things, and then last but not least, I want our guys to be physical. So running a triple option offense, our receivers a lot of the time are going to find themselves blocking, okay, and kind of biting the bullet to make that big play happen. But a lot of times too, those wide receivers are the difference for us between a 3 and a 4 yard gain and a 10 or a 12 yard gain, or a big busted open touchdown score for us. So a lot of times I tell our guys, you have to be selfless with that. You have to be able to go out and be physical and beat your guy one-on-one. And then when the time comes and we say, hey, we're going to go throw the ball here, you need to be able to come down with the football. And I think it's important for everybody in our position group to understand that difference makers on our offense are made based on effort and attitude. A lot of our guys aren't necessarily the highest, talent level recruits that we get that come into our program. And that's fine with us because we want guys that have great attitude. We want guys that are relentless in their pursuit of trying to do their job and take care of business. And we want guys that are going to outwork people. A lot of what we do, a lot of what Coach Hafner talks about with our team is work harder than everybody else and good things will happen. So we expect the same thing out of our guys, especially with our position group. Being that we throw the ball probably between 10 and 15 times a game, realistically, we want guys that look for situations like when they're on one-on-one blocking and they say, heck yeah, man, I want to go get some, right? Having great attitudes in those situations and being able to outwork and outlast people in the third and fourth quarter and overtime possibly. Those are the kinds of kids that fit well in our system.